Alright, so one of the most common questions I get is how do we start and stop our wraps? I'm going to show you 2 quick ways to do it, and if you have questions, please ask. Alright, so the easiest way and the way I first learned is with a piece of tape. So let's say our guide was in this direction and we wanted to come up our guide foot. So we would tape our thread down and rotate our blank either by hand or using your foot if you're using a Alps Power Wrapper, and we're going to cross our thread back over itself. By crossing over the tag end, we're locking that tag end down. And yeah, I've got gaps here, but I'm just showing you quick and easy for demonstration purposes. You want to try to reduce your gaps, but you can burnish them out. Again, the tag end is what I'm talking about here. I'm wrapping over this tag end, and once I get about 4 wraps, you can go as few as 3. I like to go at least 4, probably 5 or 6. Take your tape off, take your razor blade or a 3-in-1 tool, cut that tag end off, and now your wrap is pretty good. Okay, so I'll continue my wrap. I would go up the guide foot, and then when I'm ready to end it, take a little loop, either a piece of thread or a KB quick pull here, wrap over my loop in the direction I'm going up the guide foot. Right, let's pretend this was going on a guide. I would do at least 3, preferably 4 to 6 wraps over that loop, and then I would take my thread, give me something to work with here, put my thread in my loop, keeping tension on the tag end with my finger, and pulling my loop back through. You can see it goes under itself there, and then my wrap is secure. Now I'll take my razor blade or a 3-in-1 tool, pull my thread back a little bit, create a little window for my razor to get in, cut lightly against the guide or against the blank. I promise you that did not damage. I've seen plenty of million comments. Guys, there are thousands of rods being built every week between all the OEM companies, and that does not damage your rod blank. I promise you. If you're damaging it, you're pushing way too hard. And that's it. You take your thumb or burnishing tool, burnish that wrap, and it's done. Now let me show you another quick way on how to start and stop a wrap. This way is a little bit trickier, but it's still really easy. We're just going to take our thread, and no tape here. Right, let's say we're going up a guide foot this way. All right, so we take our thread, come around, and I'm simply going to rotate my blank and cross over the thread. Okay, then I'm going to keep my tension on that tag end again, come around, keep coming, and cross over it again. Right, and I'll rotate it again, and I'm just crossing over that tag again. Okay, once you get 2 or 3 wraps on it, it's going to stay in place, right, to where you can let go. 3 especially, 4 is even better. And I don't have a ton of tension on here because I'm doing the video, but you can see here I'm letting go. And again, once I get 4, 5, 6 wraps on there, I'm going to cut that tag end off, and I can do all the wrapping I want. Go up my guide foot, go up my butt wrap, whatever I want to do. And then when it's time to tie it off, take a loop or KB quick pull, whatever you're using. KB quick pull is just an easy monofilament loop. And I'm going to wrap over my loop. Again, 4 to 6 times minimum. More doesn't hurt. It just makes your tag end a little more visible when you pull it through, but that's not the end of the world, especially if you're starting out. Go ahead and err on the side of more wraps. That way it's more secure. Okay, so I've wrapped over it plenty of times. I'm going to pull my thread, give me some length to my tag end to work with, put it through my loop. Okay, and I'm going to take my finger, put it on the thread to keep pressure until I get my loop nice and tight, and my tag end again is secured. Pull the loop back under, or you're pulling the thread back under by pulling the loop. Boop. And I'm going to take my razor blade or a 3-in-1 tool, whatever you're using. Pull yourself a little window there by pulling back against the direction you just wrapped. Cut in there a little bit. Boom, tag end is gone. Use your fingernail to get started, or better yet, burnishing tool. Burnish it out, fingernail, whatever you want to use. Just don't push too hard on the thread. Let the thread kind of move over time. Doesn't take a whole lot. and that's it. These are really fun. Little thread measure. You can measure up with a ruler there, blade on the end, and an awesome burnishing tool all in one. Ultimately, 2 quick, easy ways to start and stop your wraps. If you have any questions, let us know. We're all about helping people get started. We're happy to help. Have a great day. God bless.